Okay, we're going to start with an opening statement from head coach Ellen Knipe, and then we will move into questions from the media.
Yeah, in this wild year of getting started this late and playing our first match last night up in Santa Barbara against a really, really good team and a really well-coached team, I thought there was a lot of good in our match last night. And I was so proud of our guys' response tonight to come home and excited to play and want to compete again. There were so many things they felt like they could have been better at last night. And we didn't have any time to train, obviously. We were a quick turnaround, and it was all execution by them and a lot of grit. So great way to start the weekend. Start the conference with splitting with one of the best teams in the country right now. And now we get back to our gym and try to make some improvements and get ready for next weekend.
So getting a win over a highly ranked team in your first weekend back, how did it feel? How do you feel you've played, and what's it like to be back on the court after more than a year?
Wow. I don't know what order to take those. It's, borderline emotional to be back. I think for all the guys, I think we went through that when we first got back into practice. Just these huge grins on the guys' faces. They can't tell that the coaches are smiling too because we have to wear masks, but they are, believe me. And then, getting a chance to get on the bus yesterday and get up to Santa Barbara, put the uniform on, and represent this program. The guys were super excited about that. As far as getting a win over a ranked team, that's a big deal, don't get me wrong, but the most important thing is to get a win to get started, and we don't pick the schedule and the way the conference comes out. That happened to be the way it was, and we'll take any win, but yeah, getting a good win early against a very good team, yeah, that's pleasing to us, very much so. But we'll keep it in perspective. It's one weekend, and we feel like there's a lot of things in this match we could have been better at. So hopefully we can make some adjustments and play even cleaner next weekend.
Now, you guys are a very young team right now. Does that make it easier or harder for these guys to adjust to the COVID playing world?
I don't think anything's easy about the COVID world. What it is that it just makes me even more proud of them because with all the challenges they've had as far as when we got back or the rules that we have to follow or the way they have to behave off the court or you name it. The list is so long right now on the restrictions and the guidelines. And I'm not saying we shouldn't have those. I'm just saying that it's not as easy as it normally is. And then when you add a lot of youth to that, I'm very proud of the way they've responded to that. It's not an easy situation, but it is kind of unique to say this, but it is our norm right now. We're kind of used to it. You get used to what you do every day, so we're kind of getting used to it. And we'll do anything. We'll do anything they ask us to do to be able to continue to play.
Now, on that, what did you think of the atmosphere playing without fans last night and tonight?
Collegiate sports are always way better with our fans, at any arena. But the Pyramid with the nation's best fans is a big deal. So we miss them very much, and we want to see them back in here as soon as possible, and not just in cutouts.
Now, what did you learn about your team this last weekend as you're trying to find roles for guys and improve and things like that?
Yeah, I think this is a really high volleyball IQ team. And we asked them to do things with not a lot of training. We did a lot of training and prepping for the season in a virtual world, and they took to it. And they want to play. They want to play hard. They came here for a reason, and their grit that they showed from even the way we fought last night, to being down and then finding a way to win set 3 and then, play a good set 4 but not close. And Santa Barbara obviously did a lot of good things, but to not let that affect them in any way, to come back in and show determination to continue to improve. The goal for us is hopefully set by set we can get better, but match to match getting better, win or lose getting better, hopefully win the week. And stack some weeks. We've talked about this, and they know that it's not like a normal season where we're going to get 15 matches under our belt before we play in conference. They know that You know, we're probably 20% of our season over by one weekend, you know, whatever it is. So we know we don't have a lot of time. And I thought you saw that a little bit tonight, of the sense of urgency to not sit around and wait, that we wanted to get after it.
Absolutely. Thank you, Coach.
Awesome. Thank you.
Couple questions for Spencer Olivier from the media. First, can you describe the journey for the players over the last year? How did you guys manage to keep it together and keep training even without being able to officially practice and play?
I mean, it's been a crazy year, of course, with all the COVID protocols and all that. But I think the guys did a great job at being able to do what they can do, whether it be self-tossing at home for your practice your serve, or just getting reps on the beach or something. But I think it was crazy, but we did a great job at keeping it together.
What was it like for you playing in an empty pyramid tonight compared to playing here when it's been completely full and rocking?
I mean, nothing beats playing in the pyramid with a full crowd. Like, it really gets that adrenaline going. But we managed to keep it together. We kept the energy with ourselves, and we gave each other energy to keep playing well. Yeah.
Now, what did it mean personally for you and your teammates to be able to play this weekend after all the time in between matches?
I mean, it was huge. We were like really excited to play. We're finally getting going. We didn't get the preseason that we normally do, but we got it going, luckily. So, yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about your performance tonight. Career high in kills, career high in digs, double-double. Just everything seemed to be clicking for you tonight. What was working, and can you talk a little bit about how you were feeling out there?
I mean, our blockers did a great job of getting a ton of touches, so I was able to get plenty of digs off those touches, and Aiden did a great job at distributing the ball. So I think him really setting it up for everyone helped me by getting the blockers up with the middle, and me just being able to kill my ball. So credit goes to the whole team.
Thank you, Spencer.
Yeah, thank you.